Yes, ma'am. I don't know. Probably when I first picked up a guitar, really. That would have been, I think Daddy tried to teach me some stuff, when I was around 10, 11, and I, tinker a little bit. And then by the time, I was, I think about 12 or so, it was kind of starting to make a little more sense to me. And playing music, I just really liked it. I just loved to play the guitar. I would just do it all day long. They probably hated it because I'm sure it sounded terrible when I first started. And I played loud. The amplifier had to be on. I didn't know how to play anything. The amplifiers had to be on 10. It was awful. But probably around that age, I just locked in with it, and it made sense to me.
You were getting up at 6, having to feed the cows inside of the musician.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Hey, it didn't stop me from having to get to get up and feed the cows. It still had to happen. I tell you one little story. When I really knew, though, man, this is what I'm going to do, was I think I was about 13 by this point, and play around decently, and could improvise and play some lead stuff. And so I had gone to a few jam sessions with Daddy and hanging out with his buddies and just playing music and getting comfortable. And we'd play in church, and one day he says, "Hey, Friday night I'm gonna take you to the gig with me. I'm gonna take you with me to go play, and we're gonna go play with the band and actually play a gig." And cool, so I was psyched. And we got there and set up and sound checked and played, and it was at the Ironworks in Columbus. And nobody in the room when we got there and set up. And so came time to play, and man, we get out there and it's just full of people. And so I got a little nervous until we started playing. And then I forgot about the people. It was so much fun. I was making music and playing with other musicians on stage, and and I think that was the first time maybe that happened. And then at the end of the night, I got paid too. And when I got paid, that was when I said, "This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life." So, yeah, that probably sealed the deal at an early age right there. Glad there wasn't nothing in there that wasn't supposed to be in there. So this is a tune that I wrote about my friend Precious. Well, I wonder what you think about me now. Am I doing it right, making you proud? Would you clap your hands if I saw you in the crowd? I wonder what you think about me now. Where you lived your life and gave your love away. And I really do try every day. I keep a song in my heart, a smile on my face. I try to live my life and give my love away. Trouble gonna come, trouble's gonna go. Everybody gets the blues. Sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's sad, but it always tells the truth. You lived your life at the end of the road. You thought nobody cared, but we all love now? Am I doing it right, making you proud? Would you clap your hands if I saw you in the crowd? I wonder what you think about me now. Yeah, I wonder what you think about me now. Thank you. It's not one that I get to play everywhere. They don't want to hear that like at the bar at 12:30. But it's a cool thing about doing these kind of things and doing a lot of different musical type events too. I play a lot of songwriter festivals, but I also just play a lot of clubs and bars and just whatever. And I get to play my music now, which is a blessing, and I don't take that for granted. But you know, every one of the settings you play in, you kind of get to do something, you know, a little different, and that's cool. And you know, a song like that translates here. I don't know, these acoustics are just so good that anything you play in here really sounds good. Here's another tune that I recorded in here. Man, it was freezing cold in here when we recorded. I don't think any heat was working then. And we were just so stoked to be able to get into the building and make music in here and you know, record for a few days. And man, it was so cold. We would play for a little bit, and then I think there might have been one heater that worked. I think we'd play for a little bit and then, you know, huddle up at the heater, and then, all right, let's go do another take, and then go huddle up at the heater. We ended up getting 5 good songs out of it. So this is one called First Love. And I guess what it's about, my ex-wife always told me, you love your guitar more than you do me, which I didn't, but I guess she might have been right, because that's kind of what this song is about. So anyway. See no light without the dark. So don't curse the pain, curse the one that brought it down. You can curse those chains around my heart. You knew I was bound to another, and you knew she was like poison in my veins. She is neither wife nor friend nor lover. She's the only one that could ever ease my pain. I can't give you that love. No, I can't give you that love. You can't take that love from me. She was there when you first laid your eyes upon me. She was with us on the day we said I do. She fed us and she clothed us. Should have listened when she told us I'd never give her up to be with you. I can't give you that love. can't give you that love. You can't take that love from me. Pain me when your love turned to anger. Every day you try to do me harm. You chase me down and you beat me up to try to bring me back to you. Every night you found her in my arms. I can't give you that love. No, I can't give you that love. You can't take that love from me. I can't give you that love. No, I can't give you that love. You can't take that love from me. Woo. Thank you. A lot warmer in here than the last time I played that song in here. So thankful for that. Heavily influenced by Southern rock music. I mean, the Allman Brothers and everything, really, man. Marshall Tucker, all of it. Some of those guys, it's kind of cool. You know, they helped their music introduce some of us at a young age to, you know, older blues music where they were getting this slide guitar stuff from, you know, these old records, these old guys that you know, made it up. Or just, you know, not just slide guitar, you know, in any of the music really. And so, one tune I want to play for y'all, it's a tune that the Allman Brothers recorded. Most people think it's an Allman Brothers band tune. Taj Mahal had recorded it. Dwayne Allman heard Taj Mahal's version of it, and the Allman Brothers ended up recording it. But Taj Mahal got it from the dude that wrote it, Willie McTell, Blind Willie McTell, and he's a Georgia guy. So that, you know, that particular song has a cool history with Georgia too, and the guy from Georgia wrote it, and then the Allman Brothers had a big hit with it. So, and of course, Statesboro's in Georgia, so that makes sense. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. You got a lot of nerve, turn like a John from your back door. Woke up this morning, I had them Statesboro blues. Woke up this morning, I had them Statesboro blues. Got to looking around, Uncle John seemed to have them too. Mama died and left me, my papa died and left me. I ain't good looking, baby, but I'm somewhat sweet and kind. Going to the country, baby, don't you wanna go? Talk to your sister Lucille, she said she wants to go. I wanna take it, y'all. Any woman I've ever seen. I love that woman better than any woman I've ever seen. She treat me like a king, I'm gonna treat her like a natural born queen. So wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Mama, turn your lamp down low. Got a lot of nerve, turn like a John from your back door. So I got my slide out. I'm gonna play y'all another tune with it. This is a tune called Steady Love. Told me, find me is still blowing. Smoke keeps rising, I can feel it growing. Love is gasoline, spewing like a torch. I hope this bridge burns down to ashes. You can't get to me no more. My baby, she told me, find me a new steady love. My baby, she told me, find me a new steady love. I don't want you no more, don't need you no more. Heart black is cold, I do what I'm told. Don't need a glass, I drink straight from the bottle. Time is gonna pass, and I'll do what I ought to. Don't talk about change, not looking for fame. Let me stand in the flame, burn till I'm gone. Keep one eye on heaven, waiting for my time to come. My baby, she told me, find me a new steady love. My baby, she told me, find me a new steady love. I don't want you no more, don't need you no more. Heart black is cold, I do what I'm told. My baby, she told me, find me a new steady love. Yeah, my baby, she told me, find me a new steady love. I don't want you no more, don't need you no more. Heart black is cold, well I do what I'm told. Don't want you no more, don't need you no more. Heart black is cold, I do what I'm told. Well, I do what I'm told. Well, I do what I'm told. Thank y'all. Switch this back out. At some point, I quit using guitar stands too. I don't know what that's about. Now, this guitar is kind of rigged. Everything, it's kind of cool though, really. Everything I have, I've bought, there's no telling how much musical gear in my life. I mean, the obsession started really early. And, I think I got like an after-school job in high school just to be able to buy gear, just guitars, amplifiers, whatever. So there's no telling how much stuff I've bought and gotten rid of. But pretty much everything that I have now, and it just worked out like this, everything I have now has some kind of personal attachment to somebody. Like it came, it came from a friend of mine. This, it's not just something I bought somewhere. This guitar belonged to, I have two guitars I play all the time that belonged to my dad. That, he played for decades. The main two that I play, it's those. And then this Damcaster, which is, kind of a special deal to it. And a buddy of mine made it. This guitar I got from my friend Glenn Giles that he used to have a music store called Gorilla Guitars. And I used to teach there, and a little bit used to bring the youngins there for lessons, and a lot of people did. It was a cool place, but Glenn had this guitar, and I got it from him. And then my buddy Dean Castile, who Dean is really, even though I grew up in Talbotton, or not in Talbot County, I grew up in the area, and knew about the church, and we would come in here from time to time when I was a boy. Dean Castile really was the guy that really kind of, introduced me to the church as an adult. Like, I hadn't been in here in years, and he's a producer, engineer. He used to live in Manchester. He lives in Michigan now, but he's the guy that set up, the initial recording session for me to come in here. And when we were doing that, he brought this pickup that's in this guitar now, however many years ago that was. And he said, "Man, I think you're going to like this. It's been sitting on a shelf in the back room for, 10 years or whatever. Take it, you can have it." And I plugged it in, and we ended up using it for everything. It sounded so good. And at that point in time, I taped it to my guitar because it has its own cable that comes off of it. But I said, that's not long enough, because I want to take this and rock out with it and be able to move around and not worry about it snatching out. So I taped it all together and rigged it up with another connector that I taped onto it so I could plug a longer cable into it. And I said, you know what? This will work for this next little run of stuff that I've got, coming up. But when that's over, I'm going to take it and have somebody properly install it and fix it up right. And man, I just retape it every so often, and it's working great. So